drinking the hard apple cider.
Nice.
At least you don't call hard apple cider beer.
It's definitely not.
I know. I know
can-
someone
I
who did.
cannot stand fucking.
Are you talking to me, Joe? Are you telling me that I call hard apple cider a beer?
No, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a drink.
Because I knew some people who did, and like, I wanted to get all upsetty. Like, I would be eating a banana, and be like, this apple tastes pretty good. That's not an apple. That's a banana. I know. Why'd you call apple cider something and it's not?
God damn it!
Because it's not beer.
This is the
There's a
hardest of
distinct
all
difference.
things. Error.
Uh-oh.
Error.
No, not
Error.
an error.
Error.
You got
What?
an LMS error too?
I couldn't send my invite to you.
Lol.
Okay, that's the error. My error was I couldn't log in.
Oh, I'm sure
Your
you'll get
error
it.
is robot.
IR
I-
robotic error.
I'm removing.
Yeah, a little bit.
You are
I'm
continuing
gonna
to.
go do the resetting router. Burp.
He's gonna error is better e.
He's resetting his router. Don't you speak robotese? I'm playing a solo while he's away.
Who do what?
I'm playing a solo LMS game.
Oh.
I wait for no man. Except I do typically wait.
Not now though.
Correct.
Now you are merciless.
I believe Pity Adams is working late tonight and therefore has the possibility of not showing up. Or he'll be
Lol.
here, but it'll be hilarious because he'll be dead tired.
Lol.
Yes, lots.
Oh, so Matt, I have a question for you and or Kiala.
Well, I'm
whichever.
here.
I don't know if you'd be able to answer it. So would LIT accept a tutor who is already graduated?
I'm the one that said that you should try. I have no idea.
Okay. Does
KCC
Kiala know?
probably will. I don't know if she would. I don't think there was anyone there that was graduated, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that they wouldn't take someone willing. But they only pay minimum.
That's okay.
But you'd probably be able to be there all day.
Because I'd be able to like work part-time
Mm-hmm.
in 2 places. That'd be fine with me. OIT stands for
Oklahoma Institute of
Original-
Technology.
no, it's Original Intermittent Telegram.
No doubts that that is truth. So I'm pretty sure Pity and Nate have not played together for about a week now,
Wow,
and I played every night. So
it's like a week.
I know it's actually quite a bit for us. Ah, damn.
So I'm gonna see if I can get a new phone either tomorrow or on Sunday. Probably on Sunday.
Are you around for this weekend?
Hmm?
I thought you were leaving.
I am.
You are leaving. Just for a day?
No, it's Saturday. And are you gonna be in town on Sunday?
Not really. Friday, yes.
Damn.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
second.
But I'm in game. Oh, did you
Well,
set? Did you see the picture I sent to Fact Chat last night?
yeah.
Because I'm a boss like that.
You know, there's a reward chest on the other side of that wall.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
I couldn't figure out how to get around that wall, which is why that's where it ended.
You have to get 2 people. And you have to do the people boost.
I've seen someone do it without another person.
Well, the only way I've ever seen it done is with a people boost going over Goy. Is there a way to go around it horizontally?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
that's
just
the only there's no way you can go up it vertically alone.
Right.
Yeah. You get a 250 XP reward every
Oh.
time you do it.
So okay, there's a guy at the wall. Let's see if he can make it. Nope. Twas
Clock.
a failure.
Is Kayla awake right now?
No. You can text her. She does have service now. And she'll get it in the morning.
Was that a phone issue or was it a
We had some extra expenses and she finally was able to pay off. Or not pay off, but she was finally able to get phone service as an expense. Yeah. Living by the wire.
Well, I mean, not anymore, I assume.
Oh. Still tight in places, but that's okay. That's
But
because
not
we're saving up
nearly
for
as
a
much.
wedding, not because we're out of money. Oops, I didn't jump. Alright. Spooling up. Not spooling up. Queuing up.
Spool.
Spooling.
Spooling.
Spooning.
Spooling.
Oh wait, you're not in-game yet?
Nope.
You're in a lobby?
I'm now in-game.
God damn it. I've been waiting on the duo screen this whole time. I don't mind this apple cider too much.
It tastes like apple juice.
Just the kick.
A really bland apple juice, but yeah.
What kind is it?
Strongbow.
Strongbow? They're alright.
I like Strongbow. We got one of their variety packs. They have some pretty good others. Like they have a cherry blossom one that was actually really good.
Are they expensive?
The variety packs? I don't think so. I mean, they're just as expensive as most variety packs, which is like $16. Maybe more. So CF10 has probably 8.
Okay.
CF10 is very good for early game.
CF10 is really good in close range, actually. Yeah. Period.
God damn it.
And this guy has an MXC5, so thank you, sir. And ACX10.
I was watching a high-level player today. I was watching his stream. One of his recorded streams.
Mm-hmm.
And he chooses to have the Chris. It's not just I'm stuck with this. He chooses it as like a high-tier weapon.
Interesting.
Oh.
There are people better at this game than I, so, maybe he knows better.
It definitely suits him. Like, it's suiting the way he's using it. I just don't know exactly what the way to do that is.
Alright, there's a guy across the way.
One. Get good.
Get good. The issue is, I don't know exactly where he is. Oh, I see him. He threw a smoke grenade. Okay, I see. I see what his plan is.
I see what you're playing at.
Oh, we don't play that.
We don't play that.
But he put down a smoke grenade right on top of himself, so...
Well, they damage you.
Really?
Mhm.
It must have been an accident then. It looked like an accident. I don't know if he knows where I am, but I know where he is now. Oh, he knew where I was, and he got me. Damn. That was kind of unexpected. Not gonna lie. Such betrayal from Pity. He's not getting on.
How dare he have a life and a...
Well, he just got home.
Long day at the office.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been doing for some reason. Like, every day he'll stay for an extra, like, 10 years, it seems.
That money.
Well,
Or also, like...
No, he's getting, he's making up for time he took off.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did that last week. Like, he took enough time. Or he worked extra last week, so he didn't have to.
No, because remember he got on one night, and he was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to deal with this next week.
I guess, but still.
Well, he's still dealing with it. He's got to deal with it again tomorrow, too.
Apparently not. Apparently he's getting on tomorrow.
Oh, well, what a loser.
Because I won't be around.
Exactly. That's what makes him a loser.
I am going to be gone until Sunday night.
Are you gonna be... Where are you going on Sunday?
Sunday I'll be back.
Not in town?
I'm going to be back Sunday. I'm going to be gone until then.
Will he be in the hometown?
Yeah, until that point.
Until Sunday? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be in the hometown on Sunday if you want to do stuff.
Well, we're leaving pretty early.
God damn it.
Because we have to get back so we can
Not
go
a
shopping.
short drive.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive. It's also kind of a sucky one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say it always feels a lot longer than 3 hours.
Yeah, it's not really a good...
We have to take the interstate because the highway might be closed still due to fires. Hopefully that doesn't suck.
JK, it will.
I said hopefully.
There is no hope.
There is no hope. Okay, I see. So, I swear the easiest part of this whole obstacle course is that end bit. Up to the barrier.
Uh-huh.
Because you just have to jump, and you fall on one of those blocks, like as far down as you can, and then it's like super simple jumps. Which apparently I'm failing at right now anyways, so. But the platforms leading up to it are really frustrating for me, so I had to actually get to that point. Once I get there, I know what to do. Damn. Wish you get paid to come on anyways.
We can try.
Spam
I already
him.
tried to entice him.
With what?
Did you see my message?
I did not. Well, I may have. Maybe I didn't see your enticement as enticement.
Oh, he would want. He wants to be here if that's happening.
The drinking?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will want to be here. And mark my words, if he shows up, I'll drink.
Here, I know the perfect strategy to get him.
Hey, do tell him that I'm gonna suck his dick, because that's not on the table.
His dunk.
God. Mm.
Emperor. What? Let's try Palpatine.
What?
Oh yes, yes. I know what you're doing.
I do not.
He's sending a do it meme to Paul.
Oh lord.
Do it.
Okay.
It's been sent.
All right, here we go.
Top 100. Here we come. Oh, sweet, we're in the top
We're already
100.
there.
Whoa.
Skyscraper spawn.
I don't see no skyscrapers.
Okay, just pray.
Gotta be Mike Tyson. Oh my gosh. Oh, good, 900 vest. I thought this was going to be a failure of a trip. It only kind of disappointed me. Oh, it's the single skyscraper. I didn't finish it. I feel like that's some bad architectural work. Found a 900 vest where I'm at.
Okay, I'll make my way over there. One of these days, probably.
Well, I ain't waiting for you, so I'm gonna keep going.
I have taken note of where you are. I'm sure I will find it amongst my looting journey. Somebody died to fucking razor wire.
Lol. They probably put it down and got stuck. Is it say what the last hit is? Because it's also possible he got shot a couple times and then ran into it or something.
Still died to razor wire. I do
not
think
saying-
it shows the last hit.
I'm not saying he did a good job. I'm just saying maybe he didn't suck too bad. Nah, he still sucked. He died to razor wire. Alright, I got plenty of ammo.
MS4.
Wait, what?
Downstairs, yeah.
I missed it?
Yeah,
Well,
seems like
this is unacceptable.
yeah, you must pay with your life.
I will do that.
There
Is
any
this
neat stuff upstairs, or
Not really.
you like didn't loot half of the floor?
Oh, I may have just missed
Finding
stuff.
all kinds of neat stuff.
I'm fighting stuff now. I get to
Shit, enemy.
direction.
I don't know. I'm just running from them. They're upstairs.
Upstairs?
Oh, downstairs now. Oh, I got him. Got one.
Oh.
Oh shit, I didn't reload. Here we go, John Wick. Oh shit, I tried.
I got him.
Okay. You are
Hey.
loaded to the gills, sir.
MS4. Actually have quite a bit of stuff already, so I'm just gonna take this and run.
Pussy.
I got the big pussy.
I should not have tried to MP45 him. That was a little cocky.
MP45? No wonder it was so loud. I went down. I heard that, and I was like, "Does he have a shotgun?"
Yep.
That's legit what I thought, because that thing is a monster.
That's why I jumped out and said John Wick.
That
I thought you were
explains
making
all.
a dog joke.
A dog joke?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like
Do you
John
know
Wick?
what the plot of John Wick is about?
Oh, that he goes on a rampage because they killed his dog.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never really been enticed to.
I've never seen it either.
Understandable.
I hear it's good.
Have it. What is it? Understandable. Have a nice day.
You cut out there. What was that?
Understandable. Have a nice day. Is that what the thing is?
Is that? I don't know.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yep. It's a meme.
It's beyond me. I really enjoy running into a house and having my shotty out and then just blowing someone away that's not expecting a shotgun.
I think you just enjoy blowing someone.
Shh, they don't need to know that. Even if it is true.
Oh
bet.
my god.
Yellow house.
The level of memeception.
What now?
Emperor Palpatine. Oh, I'm just gonna put it into Discord. It's just too good to not let you see it. Just memeception.
Putting memes into memes. Therefore, you have me. Oh, perfect. I'm right at barrier edge. Do a quick sweep of this house so that I don't get wrecked in the anal cavity. Hey, look, a spike trap.
If you get a spike trap kill, I'll piss my pants.
That's a really interesting consequence, I guess. Cause effect.
I wouldn't call it interesting. I might literally piss myself laughing if you fucking get a kill with a spike trap. I don't know what's so interesting about that. God, you're such a loser.
God.
Oh, hot damn! He don't know where he's shooting. He's just trying to return fire. That was fucking great.
I missed so much.
So recently, I was like over at a friend's house, and my friend was cooking, and his wife was just kind of chilling at the table, waiting for food to be ready.
Small man
And
behind you.
I was helping my friend out, and she was like, "Man, I feel like a loser just sitting over here all alone." And so I was like, "Well, I mean, I am always a loser, so I'll sit with you."
And then you banged your friend's wife.
I was gonna say that.
Well,
You found me.
That was the end of the story.
They were into cold, and you participated.
If anything, I just kind of found it weird that like, oh man, you're like such a loser, like deal with it.
Oh, that's the part you found weird, not the cuckold part. Gotcha.
Not the part where they bang. Oh, fuck. I have failed. He had an MS4 too. Just MS4 2.0. That would make me feel
Alright,
good, but
I'm
he
getting
just
off
did.
this game. See ya.
Alright, I'll play more.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, faggot. Oh, buddy.
Lol. Something.
I was gonna try to beat you to it.
You can't reach me. I am the champion.
Wait, are you actually going to bed? I'm
No.
confused.
No, he
not.
sent me an invite faster than I could send him one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Why?
That's why I didn't give a damn about what he was saying, because it was all lies.
I don't give a damn.
I can still quit, you asshole. In
Code?
fact, I'll just wait till we get in, so you're stuck in a duos game solo.
Hey man, I almost won that fight by myself.
I mean, for fuck's sake, yeah. I was gonna say I do that to you anyway.
To be fair, I probably should have stayed where I was. I overstay. That's my one weakness of many. I read my clips as 6 clips, and I was like, holy crap, who's just clipping me nonstop? That is so weird. And then it was 0, and I was disappointed because there's no clips of me.
Sorry.
And there is a clip of me saying something rather odd, but when doesn't that happen?
Wait, there's no clips saved to your channel at all?
There was, and there might be not anymore. They only last so long if they don't get views.
Cause I clipped the fucking most epic moment we've ever had in, Cloud Pirates.
Huh.
Oh, and oh boy, that just made me cream.
Is it still around?
You can go look.
I don't say I do
I'm getting out of here.
Wait, we can just use this Matt.
Oh.
No. We could just use this time to our advantage and play the platformer.
How about we actually play? I get enough time in between games, otherwise it's too much.
Okay.
My own internet just exploded. 1 second.
So sad.
That was weird and disturbing and uncomfortable.
Oh, hey, check out Discord.
Well. It's alright.
It's memeception.
I give it a passing grade.
On a scale of pass or fail.
Pass.
I mean, it's. Well, I actually haven't looked at it.
But the only the only test in this has been, no, that's not the right way to say that. Words just decided to fuck up. That was great.
Welcome to the brain of Matthew.
On I took a test and it was a pass or fail test, and I passed, but the test was whether or not I'm a failure.
I'm gonna pass your joke directly into the failure pile. Hey, this one actually has people in it. We can use this time to platform. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Okay.
wiggle. Goes with music.
Have fun with that.
Wait, wait, wait. Wait, wait, wait.
No, the clip is gone.
Lol.
Such
That-
sad.
That is sad. It needs actual traction to survive, I guess. That was also like 2 months ago now.
At least.
Because
Probably more than that.
oh, you're right. Those were hard times in my life where my computer was not a part of my system. And, you know, I wasn't living with just my
You were
fiance.
dead.
I was dead.
Oh, you were dead.
I was not alive during those times.
Oh,
Okay,
wait a
I'm in.
minute. Does it exist? It exists still.
Ooh.
I was only looking at the last 7 days,
That would definitely not,
and I switched
Show
it to
everything.
all. And now there are Cloud Pirates clips.
Hey Joe, you can play Cloud Pirates, right?
I mean, like, my computer has probably gotten a lot more cluttered and trashy over the past, like, 3-4 months, so. I also uninstalled it.
Uninstall you.
Should. I'm not really that great.
Joe.exe has stopped responding.
Joe.exe has been removed.
Oh, I missed an easy jump and fell off, and I'm sad. Cry, cry.
I just looked back at that Cloud Pirates clip. You know, it was way more epic when it happened.
I'm sure it felt pretty epic.
And then you look back and it's like,
Mediocre.
Paul swooped in and stole a kill from you, but that's about all it was.
Okay. That doesn't sound that epic to me.
There was a giant explosion, because, you know, when you kill something in Cloud Pirates, they explode, but...
That is a bonus.
We triple teamed this dude, and then Paul just swooped in at the last second, and a giant explosion as Paul flies through. That was the clip.
Cool, cool.
Ah, fuck. I was on the platform at this dickwad is popping people off. Kill him with my teeth.
Your teeth.
Gotta just take my teeth out of my mouth and stab him in the eyes with them. Like one of those, like, really nastily large molars. Cramming in his eye socket.
Molars, that's not even pointy.
The back end are.
I was gonna say on the other end, on the roots.
There's like a sharp spoon.
What?
No,
Have
on
you
the
never
rooted
seen
end,
the
part
back of a
that's-
tooth?
Yeah.
On the part that's like in your gums.
Yes.
That part's sharp.
I know, but like on the inside, it's kind of like a spoon.
What?
Like it's the inside of like a sharp, square spoon.
No,
Okay,
it's-
you've
it's
had
like
a
a-
sharp spoon before. You got problems.
Oh. I can't
What
be
are
the
you
only
trying-
one who thinks like this.
You're the only one on this stream who does.
Like, no, like
What?
where
A
the
sharp
nerve, like, used to be.
spoon?
Yeah, the
No.
inside is like a sharp.
No, it's like maybe like a sharp horseshoe, a pointy horseshoe. I could accept that.
But like, it's like all the way around the tooth though.
You're not helping your case.
I don't
I
think.
think you're losing me even more.
Okay, but like,
I don't think you're
Hold on.
talking about the same thing we are.
hold on, wait a minute.
You're gonna look at it and go, "Oh, you're right." MXC5.
Okay.
ACX10?
Okay. When baby teeth fall out, they do not look like this.
Right.
No, not baby teeth.
We're not talking about baby teeth.
Okay.
We're talking about
fair
grown teeth, real molars.
enough. That's kind of a messed up looking spoon.
Because, yeah, really. If my baby teeth looked like that and they fell out, I think I would just pass out.
You probably.
Because that would be pain. Have
Yeah.
you ever had your wisdom teeth out?
Yep.
So why do you
I
think
have
it
not.
takes them knocking you out to do that? Hey, look, a corpse grinder.
Are you? Oh my god! What the fuck is your luck? Do you want a Wolstrom?
I'm good actually.
Okay, so do you want to hear how I figured out that Tooth Fairy isn't real?
Yes.
You shat yourself one day and it wasn't there.
The
Different
shit-
fairy. Keep going. Your story.
Okay. So one time I got home from school, I felt that one of my teeth was a little bit wiggly, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. I didn't really pay it much mind, and usually it takes anywhere from 4 days to a week for a tooth to fall out after it's all wiggly and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, like, it just came out like in the midst of a few hours, and I pushed it out, and I was like, okay, cool. I told my sister that it had fallen out, but I didn't tell my parents or anything. So I was like, put it underneath my pillow.
Uh-huh.
I put it underneath my pillow, and in the morning, it was still there. I was like, oh, okay. But then, God damn it!
Yeah, I hate that part too.
Sorry. So long story short, I kept the tooth underneath my pillow for like 3 days. I didn't tell my parents or anything, and then I actually told them. And the morning after I told them, there was like $1 underneath there. And I'm like, oh,
You got a whole dollar?
like later on, yeah, or earlier on when I think I got like.
Well, wait.
Dime.
We're talking dollar.
Yes, I got $1, but I was like when I was
Mm,
older.
When I lost teeth, I got multiple dollars.
I got 25 cents.
Your parents hated you.
Shut
My
up.
my allowance was okay, so I don't remember where I started exactly, but it would increase every year by 25 cents until it got to $4 at 16, and then they cut off our allowance at 19.
Wait, do you still have an allowance at like 16?
Yes, it did last for a while, but it didn't really get very large,
Wait, you
and
still had an allowance at 18?
I think so. I think it was through high school at least. Maybe not 19. I think it stopped when I was in college.
No,
Anyways, and then like you hear people's like, "Oh, how about my allowance?" and they get $10 from their parents, and I'm like, "What? What?"
I never had, but I was also an expensive person.
That's coming from the west and the north.
and the
That's
east,
not scary.
and we are the Rough Rider.
Rough.
Rough.
Yeah, my very first tooth, I got a $20 bill for.
What? What?
Like what?
Uh,
5?
Not 5 when you lost your first tooth, really? That's really young.
Young? No, it's not.
It's 6 or
5?
7, I think
No,
is.
I was like,
that's pretty normal.
yeah, I was like 7 or 8 before I lost my first tooth.
I remember losing my
Jeez.
first teeth while living where I first lived before we moved. And we moved at 7, and I'm pretty sure I was 6.
Oh, huh, you're right.
What do you mean I'm right?
No, Nate's right about the age you lose teeth.
Maybe you're early.
But I started Googling age to lose, and the first thing was virginity by country.
Well, I guess it makes sense when your parents say that the United States is fucking them all the time.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, parents say it all the time. The country's
That's
fucking us over.
That's the joke.jpg.
Oh, I didn't know there was a joke.
It was a bad joke.
Okay.
But
I
it
don't
was a
appreciate
joke.
it.
Yeah, you should. You loved it.
I think
If
we just got a loot for refresh. Ooh, shit, those are not our footsteps. I'm out. Please. I was like, hearing footsteps, and I was like, wonder what that is. Then you died.
I had a corpse grinder, by the way, so if they loot that, that's
I don't
paid.
want it. It's a bad weapon.
Lol.
Lol.
Not as bad as you. Ah.
Yeah, no. At least I noticed their footsteps.
I thought you were still running around.
I was,
That's why I didn't notice.
but I noticed where the footsteps were coming from, instead of just assuming.
Well, sue me. I still blame you.
Okay. I actually agree with blaming me. It's more productive.
It's not a bad choice.
Fuck you.
Dag, damn it. No one cares if he's got wine, he's not here.
Did you know that the phrase "dadgummit" is twist of God damn it.
Yeah. I feel like I knew that within my heart of hearts.
I thought it was when your dad didn't have any teeth left and he gave you a blowjob, so dad was gumming it.
Okay.
I'm disturbed.
My life has been changed forever now that you've revealed this information to me, Joe.
You should
Everything I
feel
learned was a
grateful.
lie.
Should
When
feel
my,
grateful.
when my dad did it to me, I feel like I was violated instead of just a lesson in words.
My lesson in English vocab was always a strange one.
I wouldn't call it strange, I'd call it pleasurable. Yes, yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
This is going places I don't know if I
This is going
appreciate.
places, yeah.
Wait, what? Your guys' dads didn't do that?
I think
worry
you're
about it.
unique.
That's right. I like being special.
I was always told I was special. That's why I have 3 holes.
What are these 3 holes?
Eyes and mouth.
Eyes? I think you have a little bit more than that.
Nope, that's all I got. Ears leave your head. Therefore, they are not a hole. They're a mountain.
Apparently it's called a butt mountain now.
Yeah, your cheeks protrude. Therefore, they are mountains. Therefore, they are butt mountains.
So I just came up with the weirdest thing
No,
ever.
like you said, if it's not on your face, then it's not a hole.
What are you talking about? No, if it's like protruding from your body, like it's like your
Yeah, but
arms
you said
are
it
mountains.
wasn't on your face.
It's
And there are holes that are not on your face.
no, they're not.
No,
They're mountains
But
and valleys.
I mean, okay, you want to call it a butt valley then?
Well, there's a butt valley and a butt pit.
I feel like these are all insults. For
What's the
fat
thing?
people.
What's the thing? Sarlacc? Is that the pit in Star Wars?
Yes.
Sarlacc pit.
You have your own personal Sarlacc pit.
You have your butt sarlacc.
To be honest, the Sarlacc looked like a monstrous turd, and the pit looked like an anus.
Well, I mean, like in the special editions, it looked like a turd, yeah. But in the not special editions, which are the better editions, it just looks like an anus.
So there's this thing. There's an interview of the head of LucasArts, and they were talking to her about whether or not they would re-release or fix up George's quote-unquote mistakes. And they probably didn't call it mistakes. For his special editions and whatever. And her response, which seemed very practiced, as if she had gotten into a huge fight before, was, "We are not going to touch George's babies," or something like that. It was like, oh. So, Disney will not go through and correct what he has broken of his own things.
No.
He had something so good, and he couldn't leave it alone.
Yep.
I feel like George Lucas was the original king of milking something.
I think that goes to historical figure that milked something.
Well, I mean, like, milking something for merchandise and money.
There's a great land called Milking Something, and you just insulted their king.
The original king. Except that was George Lucas, so I guess not.
There's no king of that country? It's all a conspiracy? Holy shit.
I know not of what you speak.
Oh my god.
I'm just a simple farmer by trade.
I think they're gonna find you.
Jet fuel can't melt milking something.
I get it. It's not funny.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I don't understand and I don't
That
care.
was such a defeated voice. It makes me happy.
I have lost this battle, but I will win. Maybe
Aw,
another one.
Shit.
What?
This fucking spawn.
Lol, you went the wrong direction, son.
No, I
Oh.
went the right.
There's someone in the house next to me. Damn, I keep thinking I can just go in guns blazing by myself, but I realize that he won't be alone, and I would be. Because I just picked up a shotgun.
Okay, if I get a kill using my goddamn fists, you're gonna suck my goddamn dick.
I will do not of that.
I will do not.
I will do not. Lisa, I'm gonna go get a kill using this shotgun.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I
like-
have a spike trap. What if I get a kill with a spike trap? Will you suck my dick then?
No?
No.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like these
fuck!
terms should be agreed upon before.
What?
I hate this spawn. I hate it so much.
I don't mind it, but I got terrible drop, and my shotgun did no damage, and then it didn't shoot again. Because it's the SP whatever, which is awful! We still
So,
haven't played more than half the people.
Isn't that great? So you said that you have 3 holes.
Eyes and mouth.
In my brain followed such an odd line of logic.
Mm-hmm.
I have decided that people who made the Black Sheep nursery rhyme were really fucked up. Because the Black Sheep was just offering up her 3 holes, not her 3 bags of wool, to 3 different people. Because she was a slut and a black sheep of the family.
I don't know this nursery rhyme.
Baba
And
Black
out of-
Sheep, have you any wool?
Nope.
Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the Dane, and 1 for the little boy down the lane.
I didn't know that it was that in depth, but
It's not, I just came up with that.
You mother-
What the fuck? It's literally me telling you guys, like, I just decided this.
no. I was talking about the actual rhyme.
Oh. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Who hasn't heard of Baba Black Sheep? Apparently you haven't seen 10th Kingdom, and therefore need to watch 10th Kingdom.
And therefore, I am uncultured.
Swine.
Oh, you uncultured swine.
Also, game crashed.
Nice.
Oh my lord. Okay. Alright, fucking, I'm playing inside.
I ain't doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Nothing but a man.
No, actually, I am switching games because I'm really tired.
Nah. I took a small nap today.
I should have.
I closed my eyes watching a show. It wasn't a video, it's a show.
A video show.
A video show. And next thing I knew, I was watching one of the league games from today, and next thing I knew, the game was over, and I had no idea who won.
Did you watch the Fnatic Gigabyte Marines game?
No.
Good game.
I'll check it out.
GG.
Gigabyte
Good.
Marines is known for destroying everything that is meta, and they just right out the gate just went with it.
Well, I'll take a look at it tomorrow. Because
Just
right
kidding,
now,
no, you-
I am playing solo.
Riding solo.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Bount 3 Hunter is in game.
What game? League?
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing since he had his kid, funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just knows he's
Yeah.
not gonna get any sleep, so he just plays League.
It's a viable option. Wyatt used to fall asleep in my arms when I played League all the time when he was a little baby.
Hmm.
I turn on my music just loud enough that it wasn't like bothering him or anything, but just enough that he could hear it. And then there's plenty on the screen to distract him, and then he'd just pass out.
Sounds like me. I am Babby.
Do you know what a boppy is?
It's
where you
a
go,
baby,
bop.
except like the bop it version of a baby.
Yes,
Twist it.
clearly.
Pull
It's
it.
this cushion
Down
that
it.
wraps around you. And you can lay, it's like basically like an armrest. But you lay the baby on it too, and you have your arms on it. So it makes it really, really easy to sit and hold a baby.
Fascinating.
It was very, very helpful for playing a League game, because I could basically have it do all the work while I used both my hands on my mouse and keyboard.
Okay. I was rushed for time, but I made it pretty far at the time on that run thing. Okay, let's do this. Ah, spawns. I'm gonna be alone. This is weird. 200 or 300 vests. The regulars aren't watching, and it makes me kind of lonely.
I mean, I'm right here, motherfucker.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm watching with my ears.
Well, that doesn't get me views, boy.
Okay.
We all know views is all that matters in life.
Oh yeah. It's not about having fun or anything.
Right. If you can't have views, you can't have fun. We're here to win.
Just like attention.
Attention.
So it's Leafjack Gaming, right?
Yep. I have a visitor.
What happened to the other thing?
My regular?
Yeah.
I changed my name just trying to change it for whatever reason. And then I was like, I don't know if I like this. And when I went to go fix it, I couldn't. You have a 2-month thing.
I actually can't be a viewer.
Have you been banned?
Cause interwebs.
Yeah, I've removed him with his internet. I heard a gunshot, but I don't think it was aimed at me. I think it was an accident.
It says you're offline right now.
That is false.
I was just looking at his stream.
I'm watching it as well, so I know it's not true.
Something's wrong. Something's funky.
It ain't me, it's you.
Okay.
When your crush
Holy-
says it's not me. No, when they say it's not you, it's me, they actually mean it's not me, it's you.
Wait, what? Okay, now I just went back to the. Okay, whatever.
I think we broke you.
No, wait, what?
I understand nothing of what's happening to you right now.
I don't know either. Okay, now it's normal. You're wearing a red shirt.
Yeah, that is correct.
And I'm about to get struck by lightning.
I also don't want to hear it.
You're about to get spooked by lightning? If you know what's happening, can you really get spooked?
Struck.
Oh, well, I think you should avoid that. It doesn't sound pleasant.
Also, like, why is the AC/DC song called Thunderstruck?
You can get struck
get
by
struck.
thunder.
Like, I mean, it can spook you, but that's the
Exactly.
extent of it.
Isn't that a thing though?
Thunderstruck?
Like being thunderstruck, not like struck by lightning, but isn't there a thing like being? Isn't it a war thing, or is that's like shell shock?
Shell
right?
shocked.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't know if that's actually equivalent. In fact, I kind of doubt that it is equivalent. Alright, we're probably gonna find someone in
Being
this next
struck by
place.
lightning?
No, shell shock to thunderstruck.
Oh. I mean, I doubt it. But...
Oh, bullshitty. I hit him way more times directly in the penis. And he had 8 health left. Damn. I once played a game where if you got a shot to their nuts, it was an instant kill. And it would always say nut shot. So that was actually easier to do than headshots. I don't remember what the game was. And I remember my dad not liking it.
You probably didn't like a lot of games.
Correct, he didn't like violent things. He watched that new Wolverine movie, Logan. And he said he was in a bad day for a week. Or in a bad mood for a week.
What?
It's like,
Yeah,
what?
it's a rated R Wolverine movie.
I don't know what he expected.
I don't know either.
After Deadpool was released, they were like, oh, we can do that. We can make rated R.
He probably really didn't like Deadpool either. If you
I don't think they watched Deadpool.
Okay, probably a good idea.
Yeah. But like, 20th Century Fox realized that they could make R-rated movies.
Yeah.
They still get a lot of revenue off of them. So they're like, we can actually do Logan. And then they did Logan. And everyone's like, holy crap. This is not what I was expecting. Actually, not everyone. Lots of people were like, hey, this is actually going to be like the comics.
Yay.
And it was, apparently.
Apparently, so Hugh Jackman is apparently like perfect except for one small detail that's like discrepant from the comics.
He's too tall.
Too tall.
Yep. He is too tall, so that's the only thing that's different about the comic books and the movies for Wolverine.
Yep.
He really is perfect for the role.
Which is funny because like back when he started doing it, people were like, "Oh my god, this guy's gonna suck."
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, like back then, he was selected for the role back. Hold on. He was selected for the role back when he didn't work out like at all.
Oh, probably 05 or so. I thought you were gonna give me a date, and then you totally switched it up. Yeah, it's like Chris Pratt got selected to be Star-Lord, and then like this guy will never be Star-Lord. Super controversy, and then he worked out, and everyone's like, "Hey, look, it's Star-Lord. This is Star-Lord. Hey, have you met Star-Lord? This is the only and ever has been Star-Lord." It's like, yep.
Yep.
It's called
Same
acting.
thing for, I mean, not necessarily like the same like making that role yours, but you know, same idea for Heath Ledger and the Joker. People thought he was gonna suck.
He was so different, like sounding and looking.
Oh yeah, than what we were used to.
Yeah.
But then he did his thing. We're like, wow, this worked.
Have you seen that stupid post where it's like, we should honor veterans that have disabilities, and it's the Joker, and he's like, it's a scene where he shoots Gordon.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, dude, this is the Joker from Batman.
Yeah, like, don't you dare make fun of his disabilities, man. You're a terrible person. Like, dude, stop.
I love social justice warriors that pick up movie fictions and then it's like, you do realize who that actually is.
No, like just social justice warriors in general who, like, will take some kind of idea that's not even necessarily true and just run with it as if it is.
Yep. It's because they need traction. They need something, and then they get discredited, and then they just get angry that you're trying to discredit them. Because there's no way they're wrong.
Triggered.
Exactly.
You disagree with me?
I'm a fire in my trigger.
Look, a Lionel. I'm gonna kill.
I can't make the simplest of jumps, and it's making me sad. Alright, I put in my secret code. That does nothing.
Yeah.
Is
Did
the
you
secret
know?
that it does nothing?
Yeah, that is the secret. I'm always doing nothing, Cap. So, fun fact that came to mind because I said things. There's a She-Hulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And She-Hulk, there's a version of her that gets stronger as she gets calmer.
That's weird, but okay.
It's some sort of like she used to be like Banner, and then she like figured out how to control it by like being Zen. So she's like
And that
angry
backfired.
through being Zen. I don't think it ever backfired.
I'm fighting a Lionel without any decent weapons now.
That
Ooh.
sounds like a very dangerous thing to do. Oops. There's a dude here, and I know he's here, and he doesn't know I'm here. Okay, let's try out the Chris, like... Apparently it's good. I don't know where the guy ran to. Peekaboo, I fuck you.
And that is how Leafjack found his fiance.
Such a beautiful story.
And
It's moving.
makes me
It's
cry.
touching. I cry every
I
Tim.
cry every Tim.
We need to go northeast. My favorite direction, Captain.
I thought you said weird.
That's West, Patrick. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Except I won't be. Oh, dun dun dun.
Oh,
Alright, let's get loot here. I think we're good on loot. Yeah, we are. And we're gonna head off to our adventure. It's adventure. Adventure Tim.
that's not the theme song, but okay.
What
I
theme
got a
song?
lot of nice
What are you talking about?
Adventure Time.
I'm talking about Adventure Tim.
Yeah.
Holy shit, pickles!
Did you say shit pickles?
Yeah. I got a sword that does a lot of damage.
And then he came buckets.
I did. Oh my lord.
His Lord is here.
Praise Jeep.
What?
That Lionel has so much shit. Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh my god. This is a very powerful thing.
Well, that's why he's difficult to kill, right?
Right. And he also like has a lot of really good gear.
Don't know what he is, who he is.
The Lionel from Zelda.
Silly Lionel. Who's Lionel?
Lionel is a like lion centaur thing.
Lion Centaur thing.
Yes.
I feel like it's like, you know that thing,
No.
the meme where it's like you write something when a new idea and they write something down, they're like, and then they like add a little bit to it and they're like, oh.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's like, let's do a lion, centaur, thing.
Fuck you.
Is that your truth? Our truth? Wow.
What?
Can't confirm. Hey, Rays. I was getting lonely without you. All I had was these dirt bags.
Don't you dare
Wemix.
call me a bag. That's an insult to bag.
Did you say you're worse than bag?
Yeah.
As long as you know.
I always eat ice cream when I'm sad. But you always eat ice cream.
I'm always sad.
That's the joke.
It's like Blue Hulk. He gets stronger when he's sad.
Oh, I laugh at his misery.
And then there's the Red Lantern Hulk, who is just ridiculous.
Does he just like?
I don't think there
somehow
is a
know
Red
how to
Lantern
use-
Hulk. There is
Does he
Red
somehow,
Hulk though. What?
Would Green Lantern Hulk like somehow know how to use? Actually, no. That wouldn't be canon.
Pretty sure. I don't know if there has been a Green Lantern Hulk, but the Hulk
No.
is intelligent.
Hulk is Marvel. Green Lantern's DC.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. That whole difference. I just awoke Cancer and everything.
You have awoke.
Awoken.
You're woke af.
Why can't I squid? Thank you.
Why can't
was-
you squint?
I was forgetting how to play the game. Northeast shots. That's a good reason why Green Lantern Hulk isn't canon. The cancer has been reduced. So, when you apply chemo to cancer, can you like visually see the cancer shrinking? If the chemo, is working.
I don't know.
Oh man, you're a doctor.
Don't tell people that.
You're the son of an oncologist.
I mean, if I eventually get a doctorate, I can call myself a doctor. Insert line from Treasure Planet here. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a... damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. Well, technically I have a doctorate, but it wouldn't be a doctor. Like, it's just a physics degree, and you just sit there and you're useless.
I was wondering what that line was. I feel like he kind of butchered it saying it's a Disney movie, and I doubt he said damn it.
Nope, they were edgy.
So edgy.
The edgiest. Canon.
No, like in Cars, he says hillbilly hell.
That is about as edgy as Disney gets. Ever.
Have you seen The Lion King where they fucking murder Mufasa?
Yeah, murder is fine.
So edgy. Yeah, this is America. We're okay with murder, just not anything else.
I really want someone to walk into this house and explode on the mine I just put down. Oh, he's coming. Oh, damn. He saw me. Oh! What? 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 He stepped on the mine. And as he saw me put it down and somehow exploded it without me seeing. Or he did explode it. Without getting hit by it. Because all of a sudden he like ran in, jumping like a maniac. Because I guess he's better than me, but. Anyways, jumping like a maniac and took no damage from it. I need explanation.
There's a thing like about walls. If you're behind a good enough wall, but I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
I put it right in the doorway. So, unless he exploded it without being in the doorway.
So now you said there's a thing about walls, and that like led me to think that you were going to state off some kind of like Wikipedia article that had to do with walls and their history.
In the 10 billion BC, our ancestors put up a wall. His name was...
Donald Blump.
Yep. And he made his neighbor pay for it. He convinced his neighbor that it was in his best interest to keep his family on his side of the wall. Except monogamy is not a thing in this time period, so it didn't matter. The end.
Damn right.
They just went around the wall on their boats.
Oh, that's not even like, oh, that's ugh.
What?
Planes.
I know. I've seen the episode of Adam Ruins Everything.
The Adam Ruined Everything thing. Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
made a GIF after that of the Mexican show where the guy's laughing. You can't
Yeah.
stop laughing hysterically with the whole like he forgot about planes.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
That's juicy.
It's just so funny because it's like, yeah, why don't people look up facts before they spout nonsense? I say before looking up a fact and spouting nonsense. Let me put it this way.
Was it the Adams Ruin Everything? Adams Ruin Everything? Really? Adam
The
Ruins
Addams
Everything.
family. The Addams family ruins everything. Yes, I remember that episode.
Just stop. Just stop. Okay, I admitted my mistake. Don't rub it in my face.
Continue with your line of
Let's
thought.
get down.
Was it the Adam Ruins Everything episode where he mentioned that having an open border was better for keeping down immigration than it was before?
I don't remember if that's what he said. I've always seen the clip with the airplane.
It's either that or Vox put out a thing where it talked about how we used to have this open relationship with Mexico. And so people would come into the country to work and then come back to Mexico after. But since we've closed our border off,
They've been stuck here.
We have a lot, not that they're stuck, they come over and they don't want to go back for fear that they won't be able to make it back over again.
Right. That makes sense.
So it's caused an influx of illegal immigration rather than just allowing people to come back and forth and work as they please.
See, I get that, but I think most people's issues is in the fact that they are working. the jobs that apparently we need, even though if we needed those
Sure.
jobs, they would actually take them.
Derp.
I wouldn't do those. I wouldn't do those jobs anyway. Just
Yeah.
no. I'm not gonna pick berries down in Northern
Texas.
California.
Yeah, and that's why Mexican workers are everywhere. It's because the American populace doesn't want to do the jobs. It's not because they're taking our jobs. It's like dirty jobs. Or it's like Mike Rowe does all these like trade skill jobs, and it's like no one wants to do these jobs. That's just how it is. You had some point to say, Joe?
No, no point.
My God, if I hear one more fucking person say that the solution to unemployment in America is for people to learn more trade skills, I'm gonna strangle someone.
The
Holy
secret
good Lord.
to getting rid of unemployment in America is to have people learn trade skills.
I'm gonna come over there and I'm going to murder you. It's so annoying.
The solution to unemployment in America is to get rid of all the jobs.
Fuck yeah.
It's not untrue. Like, make it Star Trek.
We're not far from it, right? That's the crazy thing. It's just the transition in society to that point is very difficult.
I read a post recently that said, I got on Twitter to follow, I think it was like One Direction. And now I'm a communist.
Shit.
What?
I'm not totally sure the context, but I feel like it's just like you want to share everything.
Okay.
The society that makes the most sense is communism. The society that works the worst is communism.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are people, and for some reason they can't get it through their head that they are not more equal than other people. But that is how
Red moon. Red moon.
the world works. I also get the idea
That
that
and
I
communism is difficult unless it's universal. Like in a globalist society where there is other capitalist nations, communism probably doesn't work anymore.
I cannot tell you how the world works because I am 23 years old and I have not really ever considered the issue, and I also don't care.
all
God
valid.
damn.
In the end, it should
The
be
loans you take.
working should be a kind of like an honor. I don't want to say honor. I don't think that's the right word. Kind of like a privilege kind of thing, where it's like you work to make the society better. You don't work to make yourself better than other people. I am highly disappointed.
I don't know of any solution to anything, so I'm not gonna.
There's no immediate solution. To say that there's a quick fix would be ignorant. Except maybe saying the quick fix to everything is just to have nuclear winter, everyone dies, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So.
Well, then we just go back to tribalism.
Well, the people who survive, and it's not. I don't think you go back to tribalism. You might go back to the age without electricity, but I'm pretty sure people are more intelligent than to be like, oh no, all technology's gone. I guess we're now stick people.
No, I mean like. When I say tribalism, I mean like kind of going.
Oh, where you're like
hunter gatherer and like living in villages and stuff like that.
Small society.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying now.
Yes.
No, it's really sad to think the fact that like those post-apocalyptic shows are all about.
You said it. You said it wrong again.
Post-apocalypse.
Post-apocalypse.
Doesn't matter. shows like The Walking Dead, where everyone's mostly dead. It's kind of it's. I hate all of you. It kind of sucks. It's kind of dumb that the main focus is on the fact. Um, the main focus is on that there are groups of people and they go around, and if you're not in that small group of people, you're an outsider and therefore are, a lot of times just killed. It's like that makes so little sense to my brain, but at the same time, it makes the most sense to what would probably actually happen.
100%.
Because people would be like, okay, this is my small group of friends. These people are my people, and I have to protect them, and everyone else is an outsider.
You say friends, and then like you also have the interpersonal stuff going on, where like you don't know if you can trust everyone to.
Well, yeah, it's like any society, except you have this small group where you're like, I have to kind of survive by trying to trust these people. Apoc Anonymous.
In a post-apocalyptic, even I'm gonna start messing it up now because I've heard you say it wrong too many times.
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, that's right. In a post-apocalyptic world.
No, you messed it up again, Nate.
I swear to God, I said it right. Maybe my mic cut out or something.
Apocalyptic.
Hip hop, anonymous.
In a post-apocalyptic world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There.
So Rays, there's a certain way that like people read, and that's from the center out. You kind of like start crossing your eyes from the center, and then you like kind of all the way out to the end of the sentence. It's similar to Braille.
The way I read, I have this really bad. I read it fully, and then I was like, I don't want to say hip hop. That's actually the only reason. So hip hop, anonymous.
It's a bad word.
Oh, it's the worst. So I think
in a post-apocalyptic world, there are a lot of things that are very predictable because things have become much simpler. But what is not predictable is the actions of other people.
Right.
And as soon as you face something that's unpredictable, the best option is just to eliminate that variable. So it's pretty. I would say even like if in my own shoes in a post-apocalyptic world, I would start killing other people that weren't a part of my group for sure.
I'm not saying I wouldn't join in this horrible act of tribal murdering. So for Joseph, switch the E and the S and get rid of the I.
Joseph. Hold on, I'll say something just to spell it out. I'll put the correct actual way you spell it right here.
Did I die off in the middle of that?
No, you said that you would murder people.
Okay. My internet cut out right after I finished, and so I didn't hear any response to it. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, I said that I would be the same way. I'd kill for my tribe. Jose.
Okay, it is 11:30 at night, gentlemen, and I am going to tuck myself into bed.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to come tuck me in, Joe.
Well, very tempting offer. I will do it from afar, and with like one of those grabby thingies, so I don't have to actually touch you.
Oh, you can just do it with your mind. That's plenty for me.
Okay.
Nani.
Sayonara, Sensei.
I understood that reference, Matt, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Good. Croissant?
Are you going to finish that croissant?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you leaving me too?
Soon.
Everyone in my life leaves me.
Yep.
Typically they come back, but that is just how life works.
No, it's all your fault.
It's all my fault.
Your problems are your fault.
You know? Probably. Sorry, I was killing a guy who hadn't loaded correctly or something, because he was just standing there and I wanted the free kill to make me feel
Right.
better about my life.
Right. The same is true of a lot of people. A lot of their problems are their faults, but a lot of the times it's not.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
it's
there
easy,
is.
It's pretty easy to tell the difference, usually. For anyone who is looking out to in, like anyone who is observing or like
I
story or
am
whatever.
going to say I totally disagree with that sentiment.
It depends on the issue. Okay, when I say most, I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
All issues come from somewhere.
Right. Some are the faults, some aren't the faults, some are that happy little space in between.
The vaults, the shits, the giggles, the laughs, the dirt falls.
The what? The what?
Dirt falls.
Dirk balls. I get it. It's diarrhea.
Yes, the German word for diarrhea is in fact Dirk falls. Or the runs, at least. I'm not sure exactly.
TER 418 is Nate, right?
Next year?
Yeah.
Or 14.
418.
Got him. 4, yeah. It's how is der Dirk falls. He has very dirt falls. Not
Very
just-
Dirk balls.
Not just regular dirt falls. He has very dirt falls.
I have very diarrhea.
So good firefight, everybody.
Well,
We totally destroyed that guy's.
Alright, like,
So-
is there in-game communication with? Is there chat communication in the game?
I don't think you can talk to other people out of your squad.
Okay. So,
I was-
like, are there people in your squad right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I was
those
talking
guys-
to the chat, to the stream.
Oh.
They are my.
You're-
They are my
you're
muse.
saying- You're saying
They are
we.
my. Yeah, it's like the royal we, except I include the chat,
Okay.
so it's not like the royal we.
I'm judging you. It's okay.
I need to be judged.
You have found.
I know you can press T, but I don't know if people can hear you. They might be able to hear you. I don't know. I don't have my proximity on because then you get whiny kids going all the time.
Alright, so I got 2 hearts in Zelda so far. This heart.
I have not seen the Big Lebowski, so I do not understand the reference.
Hold on. I want to check it out.
The royal we.
I don't understand that reference. I'm sorry. And I have seen The Big Lebowski. I thought, I just thought it was okay. It was entertaining in the idea that it's like an anti-story and like all this stuff is happening to him, but I don't like really find all the memorable things memorable.
The
When
royal
I
we.
say, like people find stuff memorable.
People found parts worth quoting, worth laughing at, and you're like, meh. It was funny once, maybe, but it really doesn't hold up after extended periods of time.
Yeah.
Well, I am the type of person that's like, most people's humor is not funny. So, yeah.
I saw Blade Runner. Was it today? I don't remember if it was today or yesterday.
How was that?
Yeah, I
I've
saw
actually
it.
been interested in watching it because the new one's coming out.
It is. low.
It is low.
It's low.
It's low.
Low.
What?
SLOW.
Slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also like 2.5 hours long.
Maybe you just have no attention span anymore.
No, I do have an attention span. Just I think a lot of what held it up, in terms of like a cult classic or whatever, is the idea that like it was really it was kind of groundbreaking in terms of like creating some kind of future or whatever. It gave a lot of it brought a lot of new stuff to the table in terms of sci-fi.
Okay.
But like there's a lot of like shots and like parts in the movie that are just kind of there to take up time, and I'm like, oh my god, this is boring.
Exterior, yeah.
I think if you watch it, then you'll know what I'm talking.
Well, I do plan on one day watching it, but for now.
And from what I hear, the new movie kind of like pays respects to that as well. It's not like an action-packed thriller or anything. It's still an investigative movie, which I respect.
No, you don't. That makes you upsetty.
You don't know me.
Oh, I'm in a spot where I really don't want to move too much, so we're gonna chill here and camp for a little bit before we have to move. This is some people's favorite strategy. There was a point where you were talking or something, and the music sounded like it shouted out, "Joe!" I was like, what?
That'd be pretty cool.
It knows.
Ooh.
Oh my word.
I just put in an old flash drive that I found, and
Scottborn.
The file name for my capstone project was last name Balls.
For those who don't know, which is probably everyone, Josepher did a capstone on hyperballs.
Higher dimensional geometry, specifically pertaining to cubes or boxes and hyperspheres or balls.
Higher dimensional testicles.
Higher dimensional testicles, yeah.
That's what that translates to.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
Balls get smaller as dimensions get bigger. It kind of peaks out at like the 5th or 6th dimension.
That's kind of where I peak too.
Same.
Someone has a sniper, and they're wasting all their ammo. But I don't know where they're shooting at or where they're shooting from. The barrier is closing. The walls are closing in around me.
I wonder if I still have my SOU account still up.
So, in Lord of the Rings, there's that scene in the Fellowship where they're like, they are coming in closer, like closing on us or whatever, right? You know what I'm talking about? In,
Which one?
Meriden? Fellowship of the Ring, I said that. But wait.
Oh, Fellowship of the Ring, okay.
Where they're going underground? I think I said the wrong name.
They're coming!
They are coming. It's like the, claustrophobic equivalent for dwarves.
Oh god, Moodle got all fucked up.
Ooh.
Oh yes, yeah, I still have it. I found my capstone, and now I'm going to read how terrible it is.
A+ material.
Ooh, I wonder if I actually can see my grade. Not that it matters anymore.
When you graduate, you're done.
Yeah, great. And I okay. The grades were not posted for it.
Lol.
Lol.
It is the part where they're walking. Actually, it's not the part while they're walking. It's one of the parts where they're sitting around, wondering
My
if they're going to die.
My capstone paper is 21 pages.
Nice.
Yep. I also remember there's like a really hand wavy thing in here.
And that's where the magical math happens.
Yep. Like I tried to be as like detailed as I could about it, and I said that I was gonna be detailed as I could about it, but like there's a middle part where like I just couldn't get there by hand, so I was like, okay, this is true because Wolfram Elf has said so, and let's move on.
But you could always just say you can numerically figure this out.
What?
Using numerical methods, you can compute this, but by hand, it's not.
I mean, I could have done it by hand, but it would have taken like a different kind of method of proofing that I hadn't done yet and wasn't comfortable with. So
That's what
it
numerical methods are for.
no, it was called strong induction, and
Hyperbolic capitone papers are. Oh my god. Never mind. I'm not reading that. I won't give you that joy.
hold on. Can I upload stuff onto here?
Up onto where?
Onto the chat?
That depends on what you're trying to upload.
A PDF document.
Probably not.
Damn.
Just gonna assume no.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Probably couldn't disk.
That didn't.
This is what you should have taught your students. Just your capstone. Every day.
I mean, I on my last day, I talked about it a little bit, and they were like, "What?" Even like the talented, gifted kids were like, "What are you even talking about?"
Gifted kids. They don't know about higher dimensions?
I mean, no, not really.
You didn't know that
kind of blew
inventory
some of their
scroll?
minds, but like so the people who I talked to them about, the people who I talked about that kind of stuff to were in like grade 10, so
We're in great.
grade 10.
Grade 8.
Mm,
I legit heard grade 8.
no, that'd be even more difficult.
Actually, I heard great. I heard great.
No, what the?
They were in great. Grape
God
ape.
damn.
The grape ape. Or purple drink ape.
I will destroy you.
My old threat used to be I don't remember anymore.
I will destroy you.
No, it was end yourself. It wasn't really
End
a
yourself.
threat. I wasn't that edgy.
I think mine was die in a fire, or no, not mine. My brother's. His was die in a fire.
Did that for a little while too. I think I took a lot of yours, to be honest, because I enjoyed them. They were funny.
Lol. That's
I was
because I
like-
am.
Humor.
Come here.
Shmee. What about Shmee? Shmee is me. Name that movie.
Me is me. Daddy
What about
would you
me?
like-
What about me? What about me?
Daddy,
What
would you
about
like
Shmi?
some
What about
sausages?
Shmi? Wait, Shmi is me. I'm butchering the line, but it's the same idea.
Well, me, they refer to Shanghai Metal Exchange.
Yep. You got it. Alright, we put up a trap because why not? There's a sniper around here, and I don't think he's hit anything yet. Oh.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go to bed soon.
No, don't leave me.
Leaving you.
I was about to tell him that, Nate. I was gonna be like, not yet, but then I was like, I should probably pay attention to the game because top 10.
You're gonna get shot right when you like decide to read chat again.
Yeah, pretty much. What about Shmi? Shmi's me. What about me?
Oh,
There you
so
go. That's the quote. You found it. But do you know the movie? I guess you probably do now that you know the quote, but
me. It's not. Is it me or Shmi?
got him. Shmi.
So Mr. Smee is from Hook, or Captain Hook, or Peter Pan.
I don't know about Captain Hook, but the other answers are definitely correct.
Oh! It actually is from Peter Pan. Never mind.
It's spelled Smee, but it's spelled Shmi. Shmi. Shmi is me. I love Hook. I love that line too. The answer is Hook.
Wait, you can make raises like chat pop up in your game.
What? Oh. Damn. Someone was looking.
Like on this. Never mind. I will let you.
I died. 1 sec. I want to see if he hits my trap.
I saw that.
It may not have hit my trap. Which disappoints me greatly.
Damn.
He was looking the second I was not.
Yeah, like, dude, the chat is popping up in stream.
What are you talking about?
No, like, look at your stream.
Yeah.
No, like on the screen itself.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
What?
It takes some work, but yeah, you can do it pretty easily. I think so. Unless I went the hardest way possible. That's also possible. Nope. Yes, sir, Tur. No.
Okay, I'm going
You failed me.
I'm going to fail you.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
How can you be so needy?
I don't know.
Not you.
Are you talking to person? Okay. See you around.
See you, man. Bye. I'm gonna see if I can't convince Pity to join us. He's awake, so we might as well. It's only midnight. So all today, my hip has felt like it's out of place. And then randomly, I was like you kind of like, you know how like if you're hurt, you kind of just like, let's say, if your face hurts, you kind of just put your hand there and kind of rub it just naturally. I was like, I put my hand against my side on my bum, the side of my bum, and it was like 1,000 knots throughout all of it. I was like, oh my god, what in the world is happening? So it wasn't out of place, which is good, but there was like a ton of knots that needed to be worked out. So that was an adventure today. Because I worked out, like, I ran today with that pain, thinking hopefully it would work itself out. It didn't. And then I was laying on my side, and it was just agonizing pain. Nazi bum. Yes. I'm glad that was your takeaway. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I need a massage. One of my best men is a massage therapist. I'm going to visit him this weekend. That's where I'm going. Maybe I don't really want to just be like, hey, could you poke my butt? Massage it to get the knots out. Ask him to rub your Nazi bum. The Nazi out of your bum. That's right. You know, I thought this story would be very innocent, but the more I speak, the more it becomes less innocent. The more I'm afraid to speak. And the more I do anyways, so... Or, well, nothing changes. I speak the same. But now I have to carry the conversation by myself. Well, this end of it. And then put some naughty into it. I like the way you think, Raze. I like the way you think. Ah, God. Sometimes less is more. Sexually. I got you, fam. Oh, my word. I'm really sad this weekend because Sunday is D&D day. And I'm going to be traveling through most of it. Hopefully I'll be able to get on in the afternoon. Probably around 2-ish, 1 or 2. But I'll be in town where everyone is going to be, and I won't be able to play. I gotta get off before everyone gets off, you're right. It's the only way. Only way. If I had a tablet with cellular service, which is too expensive to justify ever doing, I could, if the trip had full cell service, actually be a part of it, but that is not a thing that I can do. We have visitors. Okay, I put that on there. Oh, quiet time. Okay, what's this? We're gonna sneak our way out. There he is. This gun is the worst thing in the world. I may have scared him though. There he is. Wait, what? Where'd he go? Found him. Sweet. You had two really good guns.
Pity's a scrub.
Oh my god, she got back on. What do you say?
I'm just saying he's a scrub because he won't get on and I will.
Got him! Woo! Headshots, OP. And it helped that he had just an Uzi and I had a Thor.
It sounds like it would be helpful.
I find this
But
good.
who am I to judge?
Alright, let's get out of here. Whew. That was a good start. I got 2 kills. First kill was a Bison against a guy with an MXZ5 and a Thor.
Hot damn.
Yeah. Feel good about that one.
Why don't you save some pussy for the rest of us?
No, it's all mine. Mine. My precious. So, what's the story behind 418?
It's what when I was in 5th grade, RuneScape gave me an automatic user.
You legit kept your 5th grade RuneScape username.
Mm-hmm.
That's dedication to a name.
Just got used to it, man. When I started playing League, I was gonna change it to Extra, because I had to put an X in front of it because my original account had some kind of issue. Because I was playing on my grandmother's computer.
Oh, I
remember
remember
that
those
thing,
days.
The all-in-one. And so like randomly it would try to log me in, but then it wouldn't work. And so I'd like have these huge ass weight penalties.
Right.
And so I just would create all kinds of new accounts, and I had to change my password so many goddamn times that I don't remember the original password or the original email I signed up with on League. So the Tur418 account is just like I've never played on. So I put an X in front of it and called it good, and so I've been doing X Tur418 ever since.
But on Twitch, you just Tur.
Yep, because I still know that one, and I have had my Twitch for a long time. So anything I have that's really old is still Tur418. Anything before I started playing League, which is holy shit, what, 6 years ago now?
Yeah, probably.
Fuck me. Fuck. Because we're almost to the end of Season 7. I started playing in the middle of Season 2.
I think that's about when I started. I didn't have a
Crazy.
Twitch at that point.
Fucking crazy.
Exeter.
But I've been thinking about when I first started playing League, I was thinking about maybe changing it to Extra. Because Extra sounds kind of like
Xturd.
sure. We'll go with that. I like it.
Yeah.
But I never have done it, so fuck.
You're stuck with it forever.
Probably. I'll probably kill myself one of these days.
You know, it's funny. League is the reason why Leaf Jack is my name.
Really?
Because Iron Jack was my name. And then I think either Leaf Jack was or Iron Jack was taken. Oh, I died. That sucks. I was checking behind me a ton too. Whatever. Whatever. What was I saying? I think it was taken. And so I was like, oh, what am I gonna name this guy? And then I had just read Deltora Quest, so I replaced. Oh, cool, we gained a level. I replaced Iron with Leaf because the main character of the Deltora Quest series was named Leaf, and I liked his name. Like, I thought it was such an interesting name to be just named Leaf.
Yikes, man! You are referencing
Whatever.
my childhood.
I went down to the beach and saw
Fucking
Kiki. She was all
Deltora
like,
Quest.
and I'm like, whatever.
You know how I got the Deltora Quest books?
Hmm.
Those stupid ass reading things they gave us in elementary school, where you'd take them home and order books.
Oh yeah,
Was it called book orders? Was that what it was called, book orders?
I don't remember what they were called, but we did that all the time too.
Yeah.
Scholastic.
Yeah, it was all Scholastic, right? Yeah. Fucking Deltora Quest, man. You were the baller of the class if you had Deltora Quest.
Hey, the game crashed. It says system out of memory. No, it's not my system, I promise.
It's so funny. I never have this issue, but then I realized, oh yeah, I play on low settings.
It might be the high settings, I don't know. Either way,
I'm
there's
sure
a
it is.
leak.
I'm sure it is because I have worse systems than you guys.
Right.
How much VRAM do you have?
Virtual memory.
Your video. Your video
Oh,
card.
video card. That's what you're going with. Spacing. It's either 4 or 8.
'Cause
4.
I have 2, and I have never had one of those things before.
I don't remember. It's kind of making me sad. Alright, I'm gonna jump into solo play. I'm gonna grab something to drink, and I'm gonna change the screen back.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
If you get up and do all that?
Oh.
When I first got my computer, it's so fucking funny. Like, I got this goddamn expensive computer, right? You told me, what the fuck are you doing? There's no way you'll ever need 2 gigs of video RAM.
He was wrong.
Like, oh, man, some of the just way that technology goes, man. Back in 2013, we thought that it was crazy cool to have 2 gigs. Now I'm like, I can run games, guys, I promise.
Gotta get 4. So I want to upgrade to 8, but
Expense. So much expense.
for those who don't know, I was doing some research for upgrading my PC, which is a beast and doesn't really need upgrading, but it'd be fun. And I determined that it would be more beneficial to upgrade my motherboard because it was really out of date comparatively. And after doing that, I realized if I upgraded actually it was my CPU first, and then after I realized that, I'd have to upgrade my motherboard, and if I did that, I'd have to upgrade my RAM. So to do a single upgrade, I have to upgrade 3 things for the total cost of about $800.
If you go with high level stuff.
If I go with high level stuff, but at the same time, if I'm looking at upgrading, I don't want to go lower than higher because then I'm going to feel bad that I don't have the highest level stuff. So it's like, I guess I gotta save.
You have a Haswell right now, right?
Yeah.
You have a quad core Haswell?
Yeah.
That i3 might still be good for you too, because it's a quad core i3.
That's true.
It's like, what? That's so cheap for a quad core.
It still uses the 2730. I believe that's what it was called, or two. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
370. Wait, what? No. What?
Maybe it's
370? 370.
Is it Z370?
Z370. Yeah,
There we go.
we go. We got there.
I was
Just
like,
took-
it's either a 2 or a Z. So yeah, a Z370 is required for those, and my motherboard can't handle that.
No, I'm just saying, like, if to reduce the price instead of buying the, $390 CPU.
Right. I mean,
getting
could
the
do that.
171.
But then I'd have an i3.
But it's not an i3 like an i3. It's an i3 like a current quad core without hyper.
I know it's like it'd be brand new and it would probably be a slight upgrade, but I'd rather upgrade completely.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
To an i7.
The new i7s are nuts though, man. You don't even like need that many cores.
No, but that's the nice thing because they're not that much more expensive.
But i5s, man. At least I'm just trying to talk you into not having to get the most expensive one, because you don't really need them, especially if you end up with the stream setup.
Well, let me put it this way: if you have a hobby, you don't skimp on your hobby.
No, but you can spend wisely on it still.
I'm not spending unwisely. It's future projections. And if I end up wanting to upgrade later, it's not like the parts die. It's you can use them to do other things, build more comps, do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very expensive hobby, but most hobbies are.
But those so if you do upgrade later, I'm thinking that when the day comes that you want to utilize the amount of things there are to utilize with the more expensive models, you will want to upgrade instead to what is better fit for that.
Yeah,
and then you will have these extra parts, which are just worse versions of what you would actually like to have. So,
yeah.
Instead of that, instead of future proofing with something that you're probably just going to end up upgrading out of by the time that future comes, spending more wisely and then putting the extra budget into like a better graphic card or something.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if I want to upgrade my graphics card, a stronger CPU is going to work better for it.
But having a highly multi-threaded CPU isn't, and that's the only difference between the i3, i5, or i7, really, because as long as you get overclock models, you're gonna have similar clock speed advantage. Like the i3, I can clock to 4.7, and the i7, you're basically getting to like 5.1 or 5.2.
I thought it was. I can't remember what it was.
No, you know what? I can't. And so I was looking at it. I'm wrong. It was turbo boosted to 4.7.
Yeah, that was what it was.
With no overclock.
That's the difference.
That's fucking incredible. So I'm so fucking excited for getting that PC build done. I'm long overdue for an upgrade.
I feel that. I say this because my PC doesn't really need to be upgraded. I just want to because I like the newest, shiniest thing.
Who doesn't?
My dad. My dad's that way. It's really strange.
Oh.
I was talking to him about getting a new phone, and he's like, "You don't need the newest, shiniest new phone." I was like, but Dad, I want it.
I really fucking need a new phone. I have destroyed and dismantled this one to levels that a phone should.
Doesn't even qualify as a phone anymore.
I tend to do this. You remember what I was still using my flip phone as? Back when I had that thing?
It's like a coaster at some point, right?
I mean, basically, I had cracked the inner screen.
Hey, look, Lord Demos.
Oh, so jealous. I had cracked the inside screen, so I couldn't even use the phone, unless I use the outside screen. And I had dunked it in water. The battery life on it was utter shit, even though it was a flip phone.
I guess you dunked it in water.
Yeah. And the camera had scratches all over it because I dropped it in a thing of dirt and then stepped in the dirt by accident. So I had just, rubbed dirt down into my camera screen.
Right.
So
Sounds like...
I was still using that fucking thing. until it's dying breath.
What does the Lord D mouse remind me?
ACX10.
Okay. Good thing I checked that, because I was about to think, oh, this is a rapid fire automatic.
Yeah, that would be bad news.
I do that all the time. It's really frustrating.
I'm training the absolute worst skill of all time in RuneScape.
Dick
Agility.
punch. Oh.
And it's really relaxing. This is supposed to be like the most
Rigorous.
boring thing and just no fun whatsoever. And I'm like, maybe I need to drink apple cider and get really tired. Because that's, I think, what most of it is this is not hard to do, and I'm very tired.
You are tired because you are weak.
Yes, I am tired because, actually, god damn. Oh. He's damn cute. He's great, but he does not allow much.
Why is your brain melting out of your ears, Raze? That doesn't sound healthy. Maybe you should freeze that? Solidify that? I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
I'll take. I'd buy a chunk.
Melted brain?
Frozen.
Frozen. After being melted.
Frozen melted brain. Yeah. Just like, diarrhea. Like, as long as you freeze it and all that, I'll buy a piece.
Frozen diarrhea.
Yeah, I don't want the, runny stuff. So I don't want your runny melted brain. But if you freeze it first, then I'll take some.
Let's spend at least a week making a character I'm doing significantly more and significantly less time. Well, I never put that much time into a character. I find that kind of surprising. Oh my god, this bush is dancing like a freak. Let's... no, go back. No, it stopped! It was ootzing with the music.
Sounds like a Raze is killing the min-max train right now.
Yeah, where there's not much you can min-max. 5th edition isn't that extensive. Well, I guess there's some. I see you've done creative projects that thought, and then... So, and then go, wait, this isn't perfect. Yeah, okay, that's true. That is true.
I just realized I didn't make any content yesterday.
Yeah, you're still losing that.
Okay, well, come Friday, you're gonna start getting wrecked, because there will be a new week, and...
Is it on Friday that we do that?
Friday is when we do our weekly tally, right? Friday at midnight is when it resets, is that fair?
Sure.
Friday at 11:59. Because Friday and Saturday, blah blah blah. Oh, hey, aren't you supposed to be playing that game?
Oh shit, I'm gonna definitely see if I can be playing that game.
I was like, oh yeah, hey, it's 12:20. What do you know?
I totally forgot about that. Thanks.
Yeah.
You said that,
There's
Alice,
some
reminded. I was like,
content.
that feels like I need something to do. Like, I need to be doing something certain. Oh yeah. Oh, Penny's not here. A failure. He has betrayed me.
He should have just drank some more coffee.
he gets for working 12-hour days.
Dude.
I'm kind
Oh,
of
man.
surprised he has things to do. Unless he's just sitting there going all day.
He had that manual entry thing, so like I'm sure there's a lot of other inefficiencies in that system.
But Raze, don't you need sleep? La 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 la. We all know you don't need sleep. No one needs sleep. Sleep is weak.
Everybody knows Raze is a vampire. Like, come on, we all know it's true.
No,
Raze
Durban
doesn't sleep.
Lucas. Durban Lucas vampire. D&D character. That was in fact a vampire. And is still vampire. You benefit from sleep, but you guys do the work. Yeah. Well, does coffee actually keep you up if you need to sleep? Like if you're like, okay, I don't need to stay up any longer, I'm gonna go sleep. Does coffee actually make it so you can't sleep? It does that for
it's
me.
not like it makes you, but it can. It can make it really difficult to sleep.
Oh, he didn't die in one shot.
Especially if drinking absurd amounts of it, as I do.
Damn, I shot him right in the head, and it took like most of his health, but not all of it.
God.
All these horror movies.
You have to be kidding.
Only a little.
I'm getting some performance downgrades while I'm playing old school RuneScape.
You robot to make that even more of a thing.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your cards. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
This is safe-ish, or enough. I'm still kind of peeved that headshot by Lord Demos did nothing. Well, it did something. It did quite a bit. It just didn't kill. Because I thought I could just hit once and call it good, and then I shot and sat there like, what?
Only one weapon does a single shot kill.
Sniper.
Sniper. Well, okay, I actually take it back. 3 weapons.
Yeah, there's the 2 snipers in the gold version of it.
Mm-hmm. The only ones. It has to be a headshot too. And it's weird when you get a headshot kill with them. You get your first hit marker like you hit, and you get the sound, and then there's a delayed second hit marker with the red reticle when it hits the kill feed.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. It is very weird. I've done lots of, which really means I've watched way too much gameplay footage.
Eh. If you enjoy a game, and you like watching people play it, why not?
Yeah, I guess so. There
Keep
comes a
watching
point
it.
though where it borders on obsession, right?
Right. I guess.
And it stops being healthy. I think I might be getting this.
No! Ah!
Really quietly with a growl in my voice because I'm tired. Can you tell?
Nah.
I just don't want to put out the effort to make my voice do anything else.
Or I could drink a cup and do sleep in less than 2 minutes. I'm jelly.
I most definitely cannot do that.
A
I can do
caffeine keeps me up.
coffee naps.
Even if I go to bed after drinking something like coffee, I stay up way too late. I'm gonna do a quick search on the interwebs for a game that's supposed to be free to play right now.
I'm gonna just put on some chill music and train agility. Actually, really nice. Chill music. Thank you. That's loud.
It's still not chill music if it blows your eardrums out.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's see. Early access begins October 4th, 8 a.m. And
October 4th?
that's early access. All
Oh.
access open to all October 6th at 8 a.m. UTC.
Aw. Wait, when's UTC?
I'm not sure.
See, where's this? PST. It's in half an hour.
1 a.m.?
Yeah, they're 7 hours ahead.
Which means that, what's the 9th? That's Sunday. It does end on Monday, so I will be able to play it.
Sweet.
But hey, at 1 in the morning, I will definitely download it. I probably won't play it tonight, because that won't give me much time to really do anything. But hey, life.
96-hour streamer nub.
Seeing as I have to leave, I have to clean the house and leave tomorrow.
96-hour streamer nub.
Dude, 12 hours was... Ugh.
Death. You
That
were
was-
so dead at the end of that.
I was so ready to be done. Actually, I probably could have gone more, but I didn't want to. If
How
I
many
had,
different games did you play during that time?
let's say I played Black Desert, I played Cloud Pirates. Those are the main two. I don't know if I really played much else.
Ugh.
I know I ended with Cloud Pirates. So at least
Mhm. I remember us all getting on.
I thought I was alone with that. Because it was like,
I was definitely with you to the end of the stream.
I know I was playing with someone else. I know. Oh my gosh, that was a long day. It was fun. Maybe next 3-day weekend I'll do that. Probably not though, because I have precious
not-
little time with my fiance and
Not this time you come to town, but next time. Give me some advanced warning, more advanced than a week,
Yeah.
and I will coordinate childcare and all these fun things, and we can do a 12-hour podcast.
only if Pity shows up.
Dude, we'll do it. For sure. For sure. Get all of us together and do a full-on 12-hour show.
As long as we have like incentives and a whole bunch of stuff.
I mean, no one's gonna watch it.
Hey, I know people who will watch it. I know people who will probably come join us for a little while even.
Yeah, yeah.
But we could do like where we do games or something. And do like punishment games as well after.
Yes. Yes, this sounds like a great idea. Also, are we doing a strategy meeting when you come into town? Or
I
do you
don't
have
know.
time for that?
I don't know what's happening because we show up tomorrow in the afternoon. Play Strip Twister instead. You know? Nah. I mean, I'd be okay with regular Twister, but I don't want to rub up against the naked, sweaty body that is Nate's.
It wouldn't be the first time, let's be honest here.
Not in public. Wow, my game glitched really hard. What was I thinking? You made me lose my train of thought. How rude.
Incentives, games,
Right.
punishments, strategy.
And the punishments would be like wearing something stupid or having to do something stupid.
Uh-huh.
It could still be private strip.
You're saying something about you don't know if we're gonna meet when you come
Oh,
to
right.
town.
Yeah, thanks. That's what we were talking about. So we're arriving in the afternoon, evening. And then my fiance, Kiala, is going to meet with some old school friends. And then I have nothing to do at that point. But we also don't have I wouldn't have transportation unless they give her a ride. I don't know what I'm gonna do during that time. Unless they go pretty late, because if they go pretty late, I'm gonna be hanging out somewhere.
You and I can totally hang out. Just saying. And we can do our old thing, which is get calluses in our feet. No, not really. I don't want to do that.
You mean walk barefoot?
Yes, on the bike path. Let's just not.
I don't think we did that too much, did we?
We did it at least 4 times. One time we went really fucking far,
Oh, I remember that.
and I was done with it by the end. And I don't think we've done it since that time because I just hate it now.
You are a weakling.
Indeed. So weak.
You line up a shot and you press the mouse button like 5 times to make sure that the person dies.
Oh.
Okay, it's likely that someone else was showing me here. It's typically how this goes. Because people like to run directly to where other people spawn.
Like me. I like doing that.
Yeah, I do it too all the time, so I can't complain. I'm just saying that's what people do.
Fair.
Just that I have a pretty good sized loot area. Found him. I almost missed. Cool, I'm good. Fighting run south and east. That's my direction today. If you cook hard enough, the ACX-10 actually shoots pretty quickly.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not slow firing by any means.
Yeah, it's just with the single shot it makes you think it is, but it's just semi-auto.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta keep pressing the button.
Yeah.
Pulling the trigger.
The recoil pattern on it isn't friendly, though.
I don't have issues with it.
Okay. You always destroy me on recoil, so no problem admitting to that one.
I destroy you on recoil? Like dealing with it?
Yeah, it just in general. I like tell you, yeah, that thing kicks like a bitch. You're like, oh yeah, I don't have a problem. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Like here I am going, yeah, the MXZ5. I noticed it has a little bit of more recoil than the MS4, so I need to use the MS4. And you're like, huh?
I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Definitely not wrong. It's just this recoil is still so minor that it's like barely noticeable. But for me, it was like, oh god, this is like I noticed this.
It's probably because I use the wrist motions instead.
I
That might
use
be-
wrist motions.
I thought you
I'm
said
not
you.
using. I want to switch, but I don't have a big enough mouse pad.
Oh.
Wrist motions make it
that's what she said.
harder to deal with recoil because you don't have as much granularity.
Oh, okay.
You're just better at it than I am. That's just what it is, plain and simple.
Alright, I was trying to play you up, but if you're gonna just play me up, I'm not gonna deny anything.
Isn't that the thing? Isn't that our challenge? You have to be such a good wingman that you play someone up and get them laid.
That is being a wingman, typically.
Look, but we had the thing. Like they didn't. You don't even meet them or whatever. Or what was the thing? Get somebody to date you without ever meeting you. Because that's how great of a wingman you are. Is like, you can talk the other guy up so well. The girl's just like, yeah, I want to date him.
But you want to overtalk them. Because then they there's expectations that they can never meet.
Look, I don't give a fuck about whatever expectations happen. If I'm that good at talking you up, I don't give a fuck if you can meet it. I'm the real master here.
Except you want to keep credibility with the ladies.
Oh, my credibility is well shot with the ladies. We all know that one.
Yeah, that's very true.
I gotta move like nations away before I can reveal some credibility again.
I'm not gonna disagree, but I'm not gonna agree at the same time.
Oh, you can agree. You can definitely agree. You know me. It's okay.
I don't know your spread. I prefer
You
better
don't?
myself.
Oh, you weren't in the car that night.
That has an ominous ring to it. You were in a car that night.
Me, Paul, and Kirby were driving back from somewhere, and we all just started telling our sexcapades.
You know? Kind of glad was not in that car that night.
Oh my gosh. It was crazy too. That's when we gave Kirby an os. It was crazy, man.
I'm surprised he drank it. Then again, he doesn't want
I
to feel
made him
left
do
out,
it.
I feel.
I
Enough
made him
prodding, he'll do much of anything.
Kirby and I, did I tell you we like strangely get along? It's really weird. We turned out to be like really super good friends. I mean, we just didn't even know it.
It's not everyone in him. Everyone that
Is
like
that the
stays
case?
around.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Most people that get to know him are like, yeah, he's actually a pretty cool guy. Or they hate him.
Well, you know, he's a lovable asshole. What can you say?
That's pretty much it. It's like Barney.
Indeed. I will hand over the rule of Barney, if it means handing it to Kirby.
I'm shooting at this guy. I doubt he knows where I'm at. And I'm not hitting anything near him. It's just really funny.
Oh, hey, level 20 agility already. On to the next training course.
Lol. 19 shots. I don't regret a single one of them. This guy's fine. Like, I'm so good. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, he's really far away. I'm never going to hit him. Oh, well. That's really fun. That's when he just lays into me. There is a little bullet drop, it seems, but there really isn't that much. I'm just not anticipating the movement very well.
There is much more noticeable bullet leading.
Yeah, that's what I seem to be running into.
Yeah. The bullet drop is very, very minor. You have to be pretty far to have it be noticeable at all. Unless you're using a sniper. The bullet drop on the snipers is actually hardcore. But there's definitely a lot of lead that is necessary, which is odd. Because I would think of it as the opposite way around.
Someone actually found me and shot at me. I find that kind of hilarious. They hit too. But I'm also not moving. Got him. He stopped moving. What does he expect? To live? Ah, I gotta move. Damn. Wrong door. I have the whole entire distance. Do I not have any other scopes? I do. Okay. Right. Just silly. Yeah. Not worth looting him. I have 700 plus ammo. I think I'll be okay.
Do you have shields?
I do, but it didn't help me because the guy with the MXC5 found me and killed me in a couple of hits before I could even react.
Huh.
That's life right there. 23rd place. It's also poor moving strats, but you know.
I'm gonna make it another 18 minutes, I swear to God.
If that's what you say, I'll believe you.
So, I'm not even gonna download Battlefront.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah, I don't think my computer's gonna handle it.
I'm gonna download it at 1 o'clock because why the hell not? That's when I realized I closed that, and I need to reopen that page so I can download it immediately. Cool. I'll refresh it. Probably have to do that. But that'll be okay. Oh. Oh. Man. I saw the lesson 2 from the chat, and I saw it as less than 3. You know, the symbol less than the symbol for the heart. I was like, heart minutes. It's like, what? You can fall asleep in heart minutes? So, are you staying active? Exercising? Or are you
Me?
getting fat? Yeah, you.
You're talking to Raze. I'm losing weight.
By exercising?
I can't exercise too much. I walk just over a mile a day. My ankle is still not full.
Oh,
fully
that's
back
right.
to
You hurt your ankle.
healed. But yeah, I mean, just whatever cardio stuff I can do without moving, I do throughout the day. You know, doing like those burpees where you do the side kickouts and push-ups and frogs pose. Is that what it's called? I don't even know.
Hose?
Yeah, you put your elbows on the inside of your knees and you lean forward.
I have no idea.
You squat all the way down to where your butt is touching your heels.
Okay.
So you have your knees bent like a butterfly. You
Yeah.
understand where I'm at right now? Then
I
you
think
put your
so.
elbows where the crease of your knees ends, or the crease of your legs ends,
Mm-hmm.
right at your knee. And then you put your hands on the floor, and you lean forward and put all your weight down on your hands.
Oh, and your balance on your hands?
Uh-huh. I think
Yeah.
it's frog's pose.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is
Or
I can
pigeon.
do that.
It's either that or it's pigeon.
I can do that for a long time.
I don't have the balance down super well. And I weigh a fuckload. So it's really hard.
I am
But
a
it's
leaf
great.
on the wind. Name drop there, kind of. I am a leaf, and we did balance drills at martial arts, which I did for so long that it's like I have really good balance, and it's just kind of there still. Doesn't just go away. Oops, that was a bad jump. It's good to stay active.
Yes, always. I can't live without it. You know how hard it was to not walk at all? It killed me.
Ugh. One of my most genuine fears is not being able to walk.
Really?
Yeah, I identify with my legs quite a bit, I guess, because it's like, you know, they're a large percentage of my body, and I was also a hurdler at the time, so it's like what I did was have long legs and run in a certain way because of that and stuff like that, and track and stuff. I was like, if I couldn't walk, that'd be terrifying. Get good at handstands.
If I couldn't walk, I'd use one of those hand bike things. I thought about getting one anyway.
What are those? What are you talking about exactly?
A hand bike. So you have pedals. You're laying all the way back. You have pedals that you use your hands with instead of your feet, and you
Okay.
steer using your feet.
I think I know
It's
what
like
you're
a-
talking
It's
about.
like a tricycle.
I think I know. I can picture something that's probably a good enough representation of what you're meaning.
Mm-hmm.
I once, growing up, we did a lot of biking, right? And
Mhm.
you know, when you're a kid, you're not super strong, so you can't go like the farthest of distance at first. So I told my dad, I wish there was a way that I could have a bike with, like where you could like pull something, and then you could pedal with your hands for a little bit, and then you could switch to your legs after you got some rest. Not sure how well that would work, but I was apparently a pretty smart kid in my mind, at least, because I always thought, like, I always knew, like, when you worked out and like did active stuff, you could do something for a very long time, and then when you got tired and took a break, when you came back to it, you couldn't do it as long as the first time because you're working yourself out. And so I knew, I was like, well, you probably wouldn't be able to get far with your hands because your arms aren't as strong as your legs.
Mm-hmm.
At least for most people.
Yeah.
Leg day. Anyways, and then when you get back to your legs, you're just gonna be extra tired, and the rest really won't help you that much, and you won't be able to do that going back and forth a lot. So as a kid, I figured that out, and I was like, yeah, it's not a great idea. I just left it. But now, at my gym, there's those exercise bikes where they're like hand and foot exercisers. It's kind of interesting.
Huh? They're a bike and they do both hand and feet, or are they the ellipticals?
No, it's not the ellipticals. It's like, it's not really a bike. You sit down, and then there's pedals for your feet, and there's things for your hands as well.
Oh, you know what? My grandma had one of those. We used to mess around with it, right?
I thought your grandma just had a treadmill.
Grandma has a treadmill and a bike, a stationary bike,
I don't
and it's one of those giant ones with like the fans instead of normal freaking bike stuff. Instead of a flywheel, it has fans. And it has like, instead of handlebars that you grab, it has like just giant poles. No, you know what? Hers have handlebars. Some of them have just poles though, and you like pull them back and forth with your hands, and you can use both your hands and feet at the same time on the bike. I know what you're talking about.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's not. Oh, okay.
No, okay. So I'm talking about. It's like the bike you were describing, where you could pedal with your hands.
Uh huh.
You could just do it at the same time with your feet. So the pedals were in such a way where like you put your feet on pedals, and then you have your hands on pedals as well.
Okay.
That's I don't know. It's hard to explain, and I don't really know if it was actually a foot pedaler. It might have just been a hand pedaler, which they use for like old people use it to get their strength back because they're easier, and bigger people who can't move as well.
Okay. I see a thing. This is interesting. So there's just two separate pedal stations, basically, on one machine.
That might be it.
Where one at hand height, one at feet height.
I think that's what I'm trying to describe to you.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if we're on the same track here. Let's see. Can I open this image? Why can't I? Oh my god, I hate this image already.
And then Google Images betrayed you.
Indeed.
That's my secondary. It's a shotgun. Okay, I'll keep that for now. Oh my gosh, I have an itch in my ear and it's the worst thing in the world. Oh my god. Ah!
Here we go. Here's a better one.
Ugh.
Discord.
I'll take a look when I have a chance.
Indeed.
Now,
Indeed you will.
Probably won't run into anything for a little bit. Unless someone decides to cross through this way. Because they have a secret stash. They rigged the game to get stashed.
I'm also going to add something else into Google from Google Images. Let's see.
Ugh. Prawns.
The second one is the one my grandma has.
I do not want to see your grandma's prawns. I don't even want to imagine. I'm
Just
not gonna-
stop. Just
yeah,
stop.
I was gonna say I'm done with the train of thought.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. There's
Oh,
no good way.
Ah, that bush was dancing and it stopped the second I got close. They had to sneak up on the bushes. All I've got is a pocket full of shrimp. I've never been to a Bubba Shrimps? Bubba Gums Shrimps?
Bubba Gumps.
Yeah. Have you?
It's the best. Yes.
Do they have good shrimp?
Been many a times. Yes. The shrimp is great.
Where are they based out of? Is it California or?
I don't know if there's any specifically based place. I feel like that's kind of like asking where is In-N-Out based out of, you know? Or like where is McDonald's based out of? It's just a chain thing.
Well, there was an original. The original
Sure.
McDonald's, I think, was in New York.
Really?
Maybe it was Midwest.
Okay.
I can't remember, but there is an original. I mean, they did chain out, and then Bubblegums is it based on the movie, or is the movie based on the restaurant?
It's based on the movie.
Okay.
The original McDonald's was in the city I was born in. Downey, California.
Okay. So I chose the wrong coastline. Whatever.
Mhm. Definitely. And then so the where is Bubba Gumps based out of?
Well, based out of and originated from are totally different things. I doubt. Well, they might still have headquarters in Downey for McDonald's, but I doubt it.
There are 44 Bubba Gumps throughout many countries.
I know
I
one of
don't
them's in
even
Hawaii.
know all this.
I only know that because a friend of mine went to Hawaii and they went to Bubblegums. It's the
I
only
wonder how
reason
many
I
of
know
these
this.
bubblegums I've been to. Now that I think about I've been to the Universal one.
It's like a Canadian and what is it, Terry's? I can't remember.
I've been to the one in San Francisco. I may have been to the one in Monterey.
What do they call it?
They are all over the place in California.
I'm sure.
And I've been to another one. I've been to the one in Long Beach too, but I wonder if that's actually in Anaheim. No, it's in Long Beach. I'm almost sure of it.
Almost. Meaning it could be different.
It's gotta be in Long Beach. Yeah, okay, there it is. It's right next to the Aquarium of the Pacific, which is what the Wikipedia article says. Because what we used to do is we do a day trip to the Aquarium of the Pacific. Oh,
And then Bubblegums?
and then we do bubblegums for lunch. Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
it's great. The Aquarium of the Pacific is awesome too. Best aquarium I've ever been to.
I'm trying to remember the aquarium that we used to go to. It's the one that had the orca who did Free Willy. Can't remember its name right now. It's not Shamu, is it? That's not right.
Shamu. Shamu's a thing. Yeah, SeaWorld.
I don't know if it was Shamu.
Was it SeaWorld though?
I don't remember that either.
There's a Discovery. There's a Six Flags Discovery. That's
What's the one
kind of
that had
aquarium.
the orca from Free Willy? It's the only thing I remember about it. It was a long time ago. That orca
Orca
is
from Free Willy is not a thing. Free Willy's a completely different thing. What?
Free Willy is a movie about an orca whale.
Yes, I know, but it has nothing to do with any aquarium.
Yeah, he used to be in
Any
an
real
aquarium,
aquarium.
and then he was relocated because they
Okay,
released
but
him
not
to the
in-
wild.
But not a real aquarium. That's a fictional movie.
No, I'm not saying it was the exact whale, or it wasn't. It wasn't named Free Willy. No, I'm saying the orca in that movie because there's an actual orca.
Yes.
Kiko, maybe. And that orca was in a real aquarium.
Okay, there is no Shamu, just so you know.
Keiko.
There are many orcas at SeaWorld, all of which can play the role of Shamu, the fictional orca. But
Okay.
each of them have their own actual name.
Okay, so it's not Shamu. We're looking for Free Willy. The whale's name being Willy in the movie.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and throw up fucking Wikipedia now, because you have me curious. Okay.
Do not deny me these things, for I was an adamant watcher of
I was also. You are not alone.
Keiko the orca is the actor of Willy in Free Willy. There you go. That is
Yes.
that's
Yes.
his sentence.
And I'm currently looking at this.
And he-
Marineland.
Marineland. Yeah, I have no
Niagara
idea where that
Falls.
is. No, that's not right.
In 1982.
1982 is
Let's see.
not the right year for Free Willy. It came out in the 90s.
No, I'm saying I'm listing off the history of the whale actor.
Okay.
It was sold in 1982. The orca was sold to Marineland in Niagara Falls. Let's see next. Kiko was then sold to Rieno Aventura, now named Six Flags Mexico.
That's
Broadway
not the
Movie
right one
Scouts
either.
for Free Willy in 1993.
That was a 93. All the good movies came out in 93, including Aladdin.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. With donations from the foundation and millions of school children, the Oregon Coast Aquarium in Newport, Oregon, has given over $7 million to construct facilities to return him to health with hope of eventually returning him to the wild. So, Oregon Coast Aquarium in
I
Newport?
guess. I mean, a firefight, 1 sec. Oh. Lol.
Kiko was flown to Norway in 1998.
How do you get loaned to a country?
Flown.
Flown. That
Mhm.
makes more sense than loan. It's not untrue. I'll legit somehow survive that firefight, and the guy was here way before me. Well,
and
not here, but
died in 2003.
did it? I thought it was alive still. Eh,
At about 27 years of age, pneumonia was determined the probable cause of death.
interesting. It was released into the wild, right?
No.
No? Am I thinking of a different whale? I mean, by whale, I mean...
Oh, you know
porpoise?
what? No. It looks like yes. In 2001. Finally. Because they had been working on releasing Kiko. I don't know
I
how
think
I'm
it's
going to say this.
Keiko. Keiko.
Keiko, sure. It's a Japanese word, so.
If it's
they
Japanese,
were-
K-E-I is K.
They had started working on releasing this whale to the wild in 95. Finally got released into wild in 2001 and then died in 2003.
Wow. Because I remember when it left, I was sad because they replaced it with the shark exhibit, which is nowhere near as cool as a giant freaking whale, killer whale. Which for a long time was my favorite animal.
Really? I never have had a favorite.
I should replace
kind
that
of
with marine animal, I guess.
I liked penguins a lot when I was younger, but not like enough to say they were my favorite animal. And ever since then I've just never been so attached to an animal, you know?
Right.
Like
I
meh.
really like tigers. Damn it!
One of my sisters is incredibly passionate about wolves.
That's one of the more common ones in the Northwest.
Yeah. To a point of obsession. It's weird.
People like wolves. Wolves are cool. It is 104.
I'm still training agility. What do you know?
I'm about to download. Again. Maybe. Why can't I download it?
Okay, I'm gonna finish this lap, and I am actually gonna go to bed and not participate in Twitch chat.
You fool. How could you deny me this truth? The truth
Fuck it.
that
I need to
is-
do one more lap for another level. I'm doing it.
You'll be here forever.
I think I only need to do one more lap. It better be just one. This is actually, I don't know why, man, but this has really been nice. Hey, now that I have money, I can buy alcohol more often.
You don't have money.
No, you're right. I don't have any money right now. Now that I have income.
You don't have money.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah, I'm so happy that money is gonna happen. Oh, man.
Money happening is always a pleasant experience.
For sure. Especially because I haven't had any real money since April.
Me neither.
Is that is that 6 months? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I went half a year totally broke and unemployed.
That's how we
Okay.
do it.
Not completely unemployed. I guess I kind of still work constantly, but I made almost no money.
Almost no money. The money was none.
In 6 months, I made a couple $100. Oh,
Sounds.
this has really been way more of a sloth than I thought it was.
Yes, sir. Alright, we're heading up to 3 hours on our stream, so I think we're gonna call it good for tonight. Thank you everybody for watching and participating in chat, of course, and as always, stay classy. Da, 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 da.